Hey, my name's Josh Fulford. That's Fulford, not an empty Chevy, but a full Ford. I'm a transfer student from Peoria, Illinois, in the Corn Belt of the United States. I grew up in a family of 4 with my father, mother, and brother. My parents homeschooled my brother and I up through my sophomore year of high school. In the beginning of my sophomore year, 2007, I decided I would become an airline pilot, and I started my search for an aviation school. Early in the year of 2008, I started dating a girl who attended my church. We dated a few months, and I became very proud. God used Becca to break my pride. I was heartbroken. I was lost. I was mad at God, and I was bitter towards Becca. I thought I'd done everything right. Why did this happen? I wanted to get out of Peoria as fast as I could. I heard that the family of my childhood best friend was building a house in Mongolia, where they had moved a few years before. I never wanted to go to Mongolia, but I had to get away. I went to Mongolia for the summer of 2009. In Mongolia, God showed me how blessed I was to grow up in a nation and a family that loved God. Once I returned home, I put together a video of my Mongolian adventures. I really liked putting together the video and took some film classes at my community college. I changed my major from aviation to film. And in 2010, I had no idea where I would transfer to, and I did not want to go to a public film school. I didn't know what to do. One day I was texting Becca, and believe it or not, God used Becca to tell me about Biola. Yes, the same girl who broke my heart told me about Biola. I started researching Biola, and I decided to visit Biola in 2011. I found it to be perfect for what I want to accomplish. The cinema production major seemed to fit my desire to learn more about filmmaking, and to present it in a God-fearing manner. My goal as a filmmaker is to create movies that will influence people in positive and uplifting ways. I believe that through Biola's strong biblical teaching and professional grade equipment, I will be prepared to face the real world of media. Through every heartache and obstacle in my life, God has worked it out for the best for me. I can only thank God for Becca and her breakup with me. If she hadn't, I would have stayed in Central Illinois instead of going to Mongolia. If I did not go to Mongolia, I would have never made my first video. After all the bad experiences and pain that tore me down, God has brought about something great. I can't thank my family and friends enough for being a part of my journey. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. God is my hope, and Biola is the next step in my future. I'm Josh Fulford, and this is my journey.